As we mentioned earlier, Sonia Sharp has now formally requested a recount of mayoral votes. She landed just 581 ballots behind Jeromy Farkas in Monday night's civic election. Mayor-elect Jeromy Farkas joins us now. Mayor-elect, in the meantime, you got to get to work. You've got 10 brand new councillors, just 4 incumbents coming in. So how much of a challenge is this going to be?
Well, it's an incredible opportunity. It's been really wonderful getting to know each of the councillors-elect, listening and hearing from some of their lessons that they learned from the doorstep through the course of the campaign, and really exciting to get to work on behalf of Calgarians to help deliver a safer and more affordable city. So first couple days here doing the transition, the onboarding, but really exciting to get to work.
On the campaign trail, I would say every mayoral candidate listed affordability, housing, and public safety in their platform. So now that you're in, what would you say is your #1 priority?
Well, the #1 priority is still building the team, right? We're still getting to know each other. The councillors are just getting started. But I campaigned on action on public safety, especially on transit. So we had some really good initial conversations with the police commission as well as the service leadership this morning about the steps that we'll take to explore the reopening of a downtown station. And we also have to be mindful of also being tough on the causes of crime. It's a very nuanced issue, but that said, Calgarians are looking for us to take action quite decisively, and that's what we're going to do.
While we're on the topic of transit, then, how are you feeling about the Green Line and the Green Line plan as put forward by the province and their plan to have it going through the downtown core above ground?
So I had the opportunity to reach out and connect with both Minister Dan Williams as well as Premier Danielle Smith. We've had some really good initial conversations. There's a lot of alignment in terms of the need to collaborate on solutions going forward. So very much looking forward to the functional planning study that's being done on the proposed downtown alignment. A lot more is going to come on this, especially as we fine-tune some of the details as well as explore the exact routing. So very much looking forward to that collaborative relationship. And of course, as an independent, I have the opportunity to work collaboratively with both a Conservative Premier and a Liberal Prime Minister to get things done. And that's what I'm going to do as Calgary's Mayor.
There hasn't been, it's probably safe to say, a lot of collaboration the last couple of years. The province has really tried to sort of exert influence on the major cities in Alberta the last couple of years. What are you going to do about that?
Well, it's very clear that Calgary's mayor has to be willing to partner when it makes sense for Calgarians, but also be willing to push back. But at the end of the day, the constituents, the voters who elected me, and also every single Calgarian is expecting our mayor and council and other levels of government to work together. So at the end of the day, we are there to solve problems on behalf of Calgarians, and that means working collaboratively with the provincial and the federal counterparts to get things done. And it's not just issues like the Green Line, it's also public safety. There's a lot of other areas of shared jurisdiction that we need to lean into. So that's really going to be my approach, to partner, but also be willing to push back. But at the end of the day, really seek that common ground and seek a resolution that can get everyone what they need.
A lot of the talk this campaign centered around blanket rezoning, and of course not all of your new councillors think that it should be repealed. So is this going to be the extremely contentious issue that kicks off this term?
No, I don't think so. I think there was a broad consensus amongst Calgarians that the blanket rezoning approach hasn't worked to be able to deliver the certainty as well as the number of homes that are required, and especially at the price point. So I'm very committed to repealing blanket rezoning, but also working together on a replacement approach that still gets the needed housing built, but in the appropriate areas where the services and infrastructure can support it. So we're still in very early conversation about the mechanics of that, so stay tuned. But I would say that there's a broad consensus amongst not just Calgarians, but this council to take decisive action on housing to ensure that more options are made available to Calgarians that are safe and affordable.
Can you give us any more specifics? I mean, if it's repealed, what do you replace it with to ensure that more homes are being built?
So we've heard from Calgarians that the greatest level of density should be focused near LRT stations, closer to education and employment centres, where the services and infrastructure can support it. No one likes the uncertainty about, say, the prospect of an eightplex going up next door with very limited parking. So I think that there's reasonable concerns that Calgarians have brought in terms of the process. The blanket rezoning hasn't worked to be able to deliver the amount of housing, especially at the price point required. So we're going to move forward in these conversations and take action as a mayor and council to deliver the housing that Calgarians need, but in a more thoughtful way where the services and infrastructure can support it.
Mayor-elect Farkas, we thank you for your time tonight. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much, Calgary, for this opportunity to serve.